Hey everyone, I wanted to do a really quick video that's kind of like a very quick and dirty how to use the calendar because I think there's sometimes a lot of confusion about the website and what it really does. A lot of people think I just go to the car shows, take pictures, post them on the website. Other people kind of like, they think, oh, what, you only just post like the next couple of days. There's a lot more to the calendar, and I'm just going to do like a real quick and dirty, and it's mostly because this type of situation happens all the time, and I'm kind of going to demonstrate exactly the situation. And Mick from Murphy's in Bedford, this is a classic example. About a month ago, he let me know that his car show was coming up, and it was going to be starting in June 7th up to September. And this is the typical scenario, and I don't mean to pick on you, Mick, by any means, but this is like a perfect situation to kind of explain how to use the site, because you're like many people are sometimes confused because they're not like really seeing the shows that they want to, and that's the thing. If you don't see the show, please let me know about it and I can add it to the calendar. But this is a case where there's definitely one, the show in particular. And here you can see me and Mick kind of going back and forth. He gave me, June 7th, and I said, look, listen, Mick, it's been on there for a month, and he's wondering if he's hitting the wrong button. So, and maybe he is, and maybe that's what's happening with a lot of you folks, and maybe you're a little frustrated because I really kind of used like the most basic. I kind of used the most basic format that I could find that was within my abilities to use, and I was hoping it was going to be easy for you, the user, to utilize and find the car shows quickly and easily, and be able to plan which car shows you were going to go to. And that's really what I'm all about with the website. In my own selfishness, I started it because I would find out about car shows after the fact, and I didn't want that to happen anymore. So I started trying to find them, and in order to organize them, I was putting them in a calendar, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So let's go back to our web browser, and we're now going to go right over to NewEnglandAutoShows.com, and as you can see, this is just the front page. Now, if you're utilizing your phone, it is absolutely compatible on your phone, and it's pretty much the same type of thing, whereas this slider and this would be located underneath here, so you'd have to scroll down further. The menus are there on the phone version as well, so it's pretty much the same format. It's a little bit harder on the phone, I'll give it to you. Doing the phone, it's probably more apt that if you're doing it the day of the show, and it would be much more practical to use the phone for that application. But like when you're sitting at home on your computer, you're kind of wondering what car shows are coming up, this is a great format for it. But again, you can still do it on a tablet, and you'll get the same look and feel as this. So going back to this, the first page, this section, I think, unfortunately, is what everybody thinks the calendar is. It's only showing the next maybe 10 shows. Well, during peak season, this would be filled up all the way down here. Right now, I have it set to show the next 60 days, just to put something up here. So a lot of those shows that are happening in June aren't showing up yet on this front page. And I don't know if that's what the confusion is. So what I'd like to show you is that you can then go to a full calendar view. You can even do a week view, but I'm going to focus on the month view. This is the most valuable to me, and I think it's the real gold of the website. So we come down to January, and we're going to fill in so that the calendar fills up the whole page here. And basically, you can see in January, we've got the New England International Auto Show that's happening this week, as a matter of fact, and I will be down there on the 16th and on the 17th, and then I've got some stuff happening at home for the weekend. Well, let's go into the future. So we can actually just click on the month. and we can actually use the arrows to go right over into the future. You can go into the past if you want, but I don't really know what that would do for you, except maybe make you angry that you missed a car show. But let's go to June of 2020. Now you can click on the 7th as we're looking for mix specific show, but you can click anywhere within here, but because you're on the month format, it will show the entire month. It doesn't matter what day you pick at that point. So as you can see, it's generated a new month view, and this is really cool. You might be thinking to yourself, that's really not a lot of shows. Well, let's keep in mind, it's still early in the year, and there's a lot of those weekly shows that haven't actually announced their official start date. I'm not going to put a date on here, or I'm not going to put an event on here until I have an official confirmation from the showrunners that they have an official start date. Now, I will take liberties on a few of them that I know about. I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of did that with Target, which is one of my favorite. He typically starts, there are times that he starts in April, but you know, it's really depending on the weather kind of thing. So let's go to Mick himself, where it officially starts in June 7th, and as we come over here, we can actually see that there it is, second to last of the listing is the Murphy's Classic Cruise at Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House in Bedford, New Hampshire. Now you can click on this, and you can do this exactly the same on your phone or tablet, and it pretty much behaves exactly the same, and it'll bring up the entire event. It gives you the date, shows you that it repeats, and it happens every Sunday until September 27th. Gives you the location, even a nice little map to it. If there's a website that's provided, there is a Facebook page that is dedicated for this particular cruise night, and there it is. Now, Mick, hey, thanks for using my header from the coverage that I did of your show from a couple of years ago. But as you can see, there's quite a few people that are liking this. We'd like to get this a little bit more. Let's hit this show more often, guys. It's a great show and a great location. So there you go. That's the real quick and dirty version of how to utilize the website's calendar. You can actually, there is a search option as well, so you can actually search for the individual event. If I've been to it, it'll give you that as well. But you'll be able to kind of tell like what the difference is between either the event versus like when I've actually visited the event in question. Guys, if I don't have an event listed on here and you know it's officially starting, or you know how to put me in contact with the people who are running the show, please utilize the contact page that's actually on the website. Let me know. Hit me up on Facebook. Let me know so that I can get these events and share them with all of you so that you can find the car shows and have a great 2020 car show season. Share the website with all your car show friends, and I'll probably see you at a car show.